Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's game between the Junior Amerks and the Florida Central Bears. Amerks, after an 0-3 weekend, Amerks have to take on the Bears. Amerks, Bears, next. Rochester had 2 goals scored last weekend in 2 games. Total of 2 goals. Only goals were scored by Jameson Pylon with a 1-9 loss to the Aces, and they scored again against the Wheatfield Blades with Wilson. Amerks look to get a win today. A win would mean they would move on. They would have a better chance at the final shot here. Amerks, Central Bears next. 12-minute periods here in Placid. Amerks and the Bears have short periods. If it goes into overtime, it goes into overtime. Handshake line coming up next on the Amerks Broadcast Network. First period brought to you by Bud Light. Guess we'll get the handshake line at the end of the game. Never mind, we'll get the handshake line right. Never mind. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First period about to get underway. Brought to you by Captain Contractors. RIC, the home of your Junior Americans. And Bud Light. Set to get underway. Here we go. First period underway. Puck drops. Rogers back with the puck, pushing it back up, trying to get up the ice to Wilson, but it goes over and back into the Florida zone. Florida pushing it back up through the middle of the ice and pushing it into the Amerks zone. Amerks trying to get back with a quick shot right into the glove of Keldron. 11:43 to go in the first period. Still zeros on the board. Here we go. Puck drops back underway here. Puck back in front of the net. Amherst regroup behind their own net. Pushing it back up to Wilson, and they'll try to regroup and get it out the zone here. Amherst moving through center, trying to get a pass off. Can't in time. Florida with speed into the Amherst zone. Moving in with a quick shot. Another glove save by Keldra. The Bears putting on the pressure. Amherst need to drop back and get the puck more. Keys to the game for the Amherst is you cannot get in the box. Whatever you do, this is a hard-playing team. This is an easy matchup for the Amherst if they can just win it here. Nice tip in front. Amherst trying to get to the puck. Top of the left circle with the Bears in the Amherst zone. Amherst coming up to challenge the Bears in that play. In front of the net, Amherst trying to get the puck, but the Bears taking back away. Pushing it back in front of the net, and they'll push it out of their own zone. And it will go all the way down the ice. No icing called, as it was pushed out in zone by the Bears. Schneider getting to the puck, trying to keep it in the zone, but here we go the other way with the Bears. They got a 3-on-2. Bears moving through Burritt, trying to push the puck in front of the net, but Burritt keeps it behind. And now it is a penalty coming up on the Amherst. Another quick pass in front, and it's going to be stopped. 10:30 to go in the period. Florida will head to the power play, the first power play of the game. Schneider heading to the box. For a minute. Puck drops are back underway here. Florida with the puck in the offensive zone with a quick shot going wide under the net. Florida trying to get to the puck. Amherst trying to push it out now with Spencer. No, it's Vincent. Vincent trying to get to the puck, but it's moved around him. And here we go. Might have a lane to shoot the puck. A shot, and it goes wide. Florida regrouping with the puck in the Amherst zone. Just announced it was on Schneider, but the Amherst trying to get it back to the puck. Pushed into the neutral zone, and the Amherst trying to get it out. Back with Rogers pushing it up the ice. And on the Miracle on Ice Classic here. Amherst trying to get there. It's off sides. The Bears will move it through the zone. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Vincent trying to get it out now, but it's kept in by the Bears at the point. Nice passing for the Bears, but the Amherst regain control of the puck. Good D, and that will be the end of the power play for the Bears. Amherst trying to get it back to the puck. It's pushed around their own net, and they'll try to get it out. Getting back in front, Bears trying to get there. And they do come up with a quick shot going wide of the net. Amherst trying to get out of the zone. Rossi back with the puck. Backhanded up to Pylon from the point, trying to get it out the zone. It's kept in by the Bears again. Going right through him, and he might have a way to shoot the puck here, but it's taken off the stick by Mantel. Mantel behind the net, pushing it up to Vincent. Bears keep it in. Bears have a lot of possession time here. The Amherst trying to get it out. Kept in again. The point, another quick shot going wide again. Didas trying to get it out the zone with Bullet. Back to Rossi. Rossi, if he puts on the wheels, he might have a step. Couldn't get there in time. The Bears regroup in their own zone. Back trying to get the puck is the Amherst. Rossi fighting for it along the boards, not above the right circle. Hard fight, but the Bears come out with it. Along the boards, back with Burt. Burt gets control of the puck, and Amherst go off sides. Minutes, 12 seconds to go in the period. Still zeros on the board. Amherst got off the penalty. Bringing it back into the zone with Jordan, trying to get the puck in time, and she does dump it in. Dumping it in and around the net. Wilson trying to get there in time along the boards, but the Polar Bears come out with it. Thorpe has a stab and couldn't get anything down there because somebody was in front of the net. Bears come out with it, and they'll bring it through the middle of the ice. Pushing the puck away, trying to get there in time. Around the net go the Bears in the Amherst zone. Jordan getting the puck in time. Back in front, the Bears. But the Amerks keep it. The Bears keep it in the zone. Quick shot, and it's going to be stopped by Caldwell. Caldwell stops the puck. And it'll be another face-off coming up in the Amerks zone. 7:34 to go in the period. Zero's on the board. No offsides called, surprisingly. Jordan comes out the puck, moving it through the center ice. Through the right. Might have a step here. Pushing it back in front to Kane. Couldn't get to the puck in time. And Mantell tries to keep it in. Back for Ditas. Ditas trying to get there in time through him, but he does get the puck, pushing it into the zone, and it will be no icing. Florida around their own net. Schneider trying to get the puck. Back to Mantell from the point, keeping it in, and couldn't get there in time. Back for Mantell again for Schneider. Schneider trying to get to the puck. Spot up and out the zone. The Bears will race for it, and it will go all the way down for an icing. With 6:50 to go in the period, this is the Amerks Broadcast Network. Welcome back to the game. 0-0. Face-off in the Bears zone, and they win the face-off coming out with it. The Bears trying to get it out. Hard fight along the center there, and the Amerks dumping in the zone. Nice dump for the Amerks, as they're going to try to get some possession time back here with Mantell, trying to keep it in. Rossi trying to come out the puck. He does. Moving through one. They couldn't get through two. Rossi back at the puck. Top of the left circle. Pushing it in front, but nobody's there. Dias snap from the point, and they'll bring it out to their own zone. And there he goes. Lets them right through. And that's dangerous. Opportunity coming through the middle. Quick shot in front. Saved by Geldra. Fighting along the back of the Amerks net. Amerks coming out with the puck. Mantell trying to move it through. Trying to get it to Vincent. But it will be right back into the Bears zone. Bears looking a bit tired. And the Amerks are too. Mantell pushing it up the ice through the middle. Trying to get there in time. Good battle for both teams. Rogers back through for Rossi. Rossi trying to get there, but it's back for Wilson. Jordan has it science. He whipped on the puck. Pylon in front of the net. Another quick shot. Angle, and he couldn't get there. The dying angle, and oh, what a hit! No penalty call, laid out by Pylon. Laid out by Pylon at center. Putting the pressure on is the Bears now after their teammate got hit. And the person got hit at 88's moving through center. Quick shot, and he scores. What a goal! Amerks let him get through the center, and it results in a Florida Bears goal. What a shot from the point by Hensel for the Bears. Amerks trying to get the win here in Placid. Ditas pushing it back up through the zone, and the Amerks will get to the puck, or try to get to the puck. And he's pushed down hard. Penalties getting called on the Bears. In the Amerks, we'll head to the power play. Or not, never mind. Another power play coming up for the Florida Central Bears. Amerks trying to get the puck, 1-0 Bears. They cannot take these penalties. Push back to the neutral zone. Amerks getting the puck in the middle. They just announced that goal was unassisted. There's no trying to kill out the penalty here. Amerks moving through the zone, no offside. Goal, and Ditas keeps it in. They're all pushing for the net. In front, and it's scores. Sean Amerks kick on the puck in. Yeah, Ditas. This is home. 1-1. We're tied. 2:54 to go in the period. Amherst tie it up, trickling the puck in the net. Results in a goal. Short-handed for the Amherst. Bears keep it in the zone. They just announced it was scored by Ditas, and the assist was by Schneider. 4 seconds to go on the power play, and that will be it. Power play expired, and we're back. Isn't it? Full strength for the Amherst. Trying to get out the zone, and they do. Back to Rossi. Rossi trying to push it up the ice through center, and it's no offside call. He's tripped up. No penalty. Keeping it in is Mantel. Mantel's away, and then he gets it down. No penalty again. Bears moving through center, bringing it into the Amherst zone. With 71, gets tied up and going wide of the net goes puck. Push back in front, and they'll keep it in. No offsides. Quick shot in front, and they'll try to get the redirection, but they can't. Amherst fighting for along the boards with Jameson Pylon. Pylon backhanding it up to the point for the 57 for the Bears. And the Amherst come out with Jameson Pylon. Pylon moving it off the ice. Jameson Pylon 2-on-1 the other way with Rossi. Trying to get away in front of the net, and it's taken wide. Nice defensive run of the net. Breaks up the pass, and the Amherst regroup back in the neutral zone. Pushing it back for Mantel. Mantel moving through the middle. Pushing back in front for Jameson Pylon. Another quick shot, and it goes wide. Throw up on the rebound. Short of the net. Back in front again, and they'll try to take it away, but it's in his feet. 2:40 to go in the period. They're tied at 1. Moving through, he might have a lane here, and he couldn't get anything going. Pushing hard against the boards. Didas in front. Quick rebound taken away by Wilson. Mantel behind the net, trying to get the puck out. Back up for Wilson. Tries to backhand it, and he does get to Wilson. Wilson for Thorpe. Thorpe breakaway. In front of the net, the quick shot. What a save. Getting rolled out by the Bears goaltender. Keeping it in, Rogers from the point, another quick shot. Bouncing puck in his legs, and it's covered. It's 1:56 to go in the period. The Bears out shooting the Amherst by 1. The Bears the home team for this one. Here we go, push back in front of the net. Kept in by a bullet. And bouncing puck for Kane. Kane from the point, trying to get the shot off in front. Couldn't get there in time. Back to Rogers. Rogers, top of left circle, comes back for Jordan. Jordan pushing it in front for Rogers. A shot. Beats him wide, but he couldn't get the puck in the net. Lincoln Kane pushing it back around for Jordan. Nobody's there. But the Hammers will keep it in with Schneider. Schneider back for Jordan. From the point, Rogers. Another quick shot. Deflection off the pad. Another shot back in front for Jordan. Redirect, and it's taken away. Amherst trying to get the puck with Liam Schneider. Back for Lincoln Kane with 1:08 to go in the period. And the Bears finally get the puck in their own end, trying to get out of the zone, and they're almost there. Now they will. Back for Ditas, tries to push it back in the zone. He's hit down hard. The Bears with 54 seconds to go in the period. Moving through center. Try to get something going here. Breakaway, Neil chance. Nothing going. Push back in front of him, and again, and it's nearly in out here. They score again. Trickles through the legs of Keldro. .42 seconds. The Bears get a 2-1 lead. Sorry I didn't stay on that with the camera. Should have. Here we go. Face-off won by the Amherst. Trying to come out with it's the Bears, but Mantel pushing it back in front for Rossi. Rossi trying to get it through. Not in time, though. 29 seconds to go. Mantel moving through. Trying to get the puck out zone, and he does. 18 seconds to go in the period. Vixen trying to get there in time. So 2-1, Bears lead. Rossi trying to push the puck in front of the net. He gets it down. Still getting hit on the ground with 7 seconds to go in the period. Amherst trying to get something to go here. That will be the end of the second period. Amherst down by 1. We'll see you in the second period. It's a 2-1 Florida lead. And we're back 2-1 Florida lead going into the second period. Amherst need to get back here. They'll be shooting from right to left. That second goal, terrible bounce for the Amherst. It was right in between Gallagher's legs. It just trickles in the net. Sad goal for the Amherst, but they'll try to get back in this one, keeping their heads up. Rogers pushing it back in front for Wilson. Wilson moving through, trying to get to the puck, and it's pushed back for Thorpe. Thorpe trying to get into it. We'll put it around the net, back in front for Jameson Pylon, trying to get there in time. It's taken away. Through neutral zone. Rogers takes it away and might have an opportunity, but there's nobody with him. Through the neutral zone into the Amherst end go the Bears. Wilson trying to get the puck out, and here goes Jameson Pylon moving through. Pylon trying to get the puck, nearly had a breakaway there, but it's taken away and pushed into the Bears zone. They'll push it up, trying to get it out, and they do. Titus pushing it back for Pylon. Pylon fighting along the boards, and he moves in. Jameson Pylon moving into the zone, pushing it in front, but there's nobody there with him. Amherst trying to get back for the puck. Mika Kane gets out the zone, and Jordan right to have a step here. Jordan with speed the other way for the Amherst. It's part of the net, and it's over the net. Titus trying to keep it in, but it's moved by the Bears through the zone quickly. Might have speed here. He put the shot off the pad of Pedro. What a save. Another opportunity pushed away. And here goes the Amherst finding an open lane on the change. Moving through center, trying to get there, but he couldn't. She couldn't. Jordan getting back to the puck. Kane with her on the boards. And he leaves a Mantel. Couldn't get the time breakaway in front. The net quick shot up and over. Nice save by Pedro on the breakaway. In front again. Fighting for the puck. Saved again. And the Amherst head of another penalty kill. Florida is on the power play again. Here we go, face off, tied up, and the Polar Bears come out with it, pushing it back in front. Another shot, saved by Pedro. Loving it down. Another face off. McBack, Amherst trying to get it out the zone. Slapper, and it's taken away, pushed to the center, and finally taken out the zone. We'll go all the way down, but no icing. Keeping it in the zone, nice tip, but it's finally brought out by the Bears. Moving through center, trying to get into the Amherst zone, and he does. Vincent trying to get him off the stick. Pushing it back in front. Laying to shoot in his feet, taken away. The Amherst trying to get there in time, and it's almost in. Vincent trying to get there in time. And it's finally covered by Cadro. 9:09 to go in the period. 8 seconds to go on the Florida power play. They might have an opportunity because they're in the zone. The Bears out shooting the Amherst by 3 so far. Now Josh back underway here. 7 seconds on the penalty for the Amherst. Try to get out the zone. And here we go. Penalty expires. Amherst penalty kill is successful. Thorpe comes out, and here goes Wilson. Wilson the other way for the Amherst, moving through, and they get it out the zone. Mantell trying to get back to the puck. Mantell pushing it through, trying to get it to Jameson Pineline, but it's taken away by the Bears. Puck back in front, and they'll push him down. Wilson pushing it through and takes out the zone. Nice work by the Amherst with Thorpe. Jameson Pineline trying to get through. Jameson in front, the quick shot, and it goes off the stick and wide. Trying to keep it in, as the Amherst do a good job there. Moving through center with Mantell. Mantell, nice work in front of the net, pushes the puck. It's not goal. Putting it back in front again, and nobody's there, and it's taken out the zone. As the Amherst drop back, Florida moving through the center. Taken away, nice work by Thorpe. Now it's back for Jordan. Jordan moving through. Jordan has Thorpe, short side, and it's over. She couldn't pass it. And now Kane from the point, keeping it in the zone for the Amherst, and it's taken back in the neutral zone. Push back to Burritt. Burritt, nice work. Moving through center. Burritt in front for Schneider. Couldn't get there in time, and his feet, and it's taken away. Bears move it through center. They might have a step here, taken away again. Another quick shot in front. The Amherst take the puck away and try to get it out. Amherst have the puck again, neutral zone, moving through center. Back for, and it's taken away by the goaltender and stopped. My bad. Puck drops back underway here, pushing it through center, and Vincent tries to get it out. Push back in front, Amherst doing nothing there. And they'll try to get out the zone with Rossi. Rossi putting back in front, Vincent trying to get to the puck through center. And he couldn't get there in time. Goes right through Didas, trying to get back to the puck, redeem himself, he does, for Vincent. Henry Vincent trying to get to the puck. Back for Dias, up, no ice stick. And it's pushed back into the zone. Goalie coming out to challenge it, but the shot doesn't go towards him. Taken away by the Bears, and the Amherst keep it in. Nice work, push to center. Back for Didas. Didas back for Vincent, moving through. Pushing it to Mantell, and he can't get to the puck in time. Bears shot back. Nathan trying to race with them. Bears moving through the zone. Through one, through two, and it's up and over the net. Nice shot coming out to challenge it by Keldro. Keeping his team in this one. Amherst defense stepping up here. Pushing it back to the point. Another quick shot going wide of the net. Vincent trying to get there in time. Mantell moving through center. Back for Rossi. And he does. Rossi shot into the glove. 5:39 to go in the period. Rossi shot stops the play. It's a 2-1 Bears lead with 11 shots for the Bears and 9 for the Amherst. Here we go. Puck shots are back underway. Push back to the point for Schneider. Schneider trying to find an open lane to shoot, and he couldn't get the deflection off for Wilson. Back to the point again. Rogers keeps it in. Another quick shot from the point. In front, and it's covered. 5:25 to go in the period. Puck drops back underway from the point. Schneider wide. Back in front. Amherst trying to get there in time. Kept in by Schneider, and it's out. No offsides called. Amherst moving through the zone. Right through Wilson. Getting out of the zone, and the Bears trying to get up the ice. They might have a 3-on-2 the other way. Rogers stops him in his tracks. Pushed in front of the net. Taken away, and it's in his feet. Now pushed up and out the zone. The Bears regroup back. Wilson is given away, but the Bears take it right back. Yeah, this is not looking good, and it's finally taken away by the Amherst. Wilson. Pushing it back in front for Thorpe. Thorpe has a step here with Jameson Pylon in front. Couldn't get there in time, and it's finally covered. And he's hit in front of the net. No penalty will be called on that one. 4:23 to go in the period. 12 shots for the Americans and 11 for the Bears. Here we go. Back in front of the net. Amherst trying to get to the puck. Push back around for Mantell. Mantell trying to get there, but it's not the left circle. In front to the point, and it's taken away again by Mantell. Didas trying to push it back in the zone. And the Bears is taken away into his own end for Didas. Mantell gets the puck in his own zone, pushing it back for Jordan. And Jordan has speed the other way with Lincoln Kane. Lincoln Kane and Jordan moving through, and it's offsides. So they might have had a step if they could have gotten through, but it was a misread on the play. And it's still a 2-1 Bears lead. 3:56 to go. Amherst home fans chanting for the Bears. Moving through the zone. Here come the Rochester Americans. Couldn't get anything going there. Florida moving through. Not in time. Pushed along the boards as the Amherst try to get to the puck. Nice battle along the boards. Mantell getting to the puck. As Mantell keeps it playing. Keeps it in the zone. It's back around the net for Jordan. In front, saved, and it's going to go back around. The Bears regain control of the puck. Kept in by Didas. It's now finally brought out, and it's offsides on the Amherst. 2:57 to go in the second period. Amherst trail. Puck drops back underway to the point. Schneider gets it back for Rossi, and it goes into the zone. No icing called. Rossi trying to keep it in. It's in his feet. Trying to push it back in front, but nobody's there. Pylon trying to get the puck kept in by Schneider. So the top of the left circle. Jameson Pylon trying to get to the puck. Back for Rossi. And it's brought out now by the Bears, and they might have a step here the other way. Bring it into the Amherst zone. 2-on-1. Quick shot. In front, save, rebound, and he scores. On the rebound, Keldro couldn't find it. And it's a 3-1 Bears lead. Here we go. Amherst pushing it back in front for Schneider. Back from Vincent. Couldn't get the puck in time. Trying to get to the puck. Push through and out of the zone. Amherst trying to get there in time. Rossi moving through, trying to get to the puck. And the Bears bring it up through, and Amherst trying to get back. Now back for Vincent, pushing the puck. Rossi trying to keep it in, and he does. Top of the left circle. Rossi with the puck, but the Bears take it out of his hands. Thorpe comes out for Rossi. Now back through him, making a breakaway here, and he has it. Oh, and he shoots it over. Amherst still trailed by 2 goals. 1:13 to go in the period. Mantell trying to get to the puck. Back for Wilson. Fighting for along the boards. Jordan comes out with it and gives it off to Thorpe. 1 minute to go. In the second, Jordan trying to push it through. Not in time. Back for Jordan, and she moves it. Jordan pushing it in front of the net, off the pads, and taken away by the Bears. Pushing it back in front out of the net, keeping stick on it. Nice job by the Bears. 33 seconds down. Pushing it back in front, moving through, and says, nice save by Caldwell, spreading out, stopping the puck. What a save! And they have a little bit of pushing and shoving going in front of the net. Well, what a save, spreading out to make that one. Still 3-1 Bears. 12 seconds to go in the period. Puck drops from back on the way in this one. Pushing it back in front, and it's another save by Caldwell. 15 shots on goal for the Bears, 13 for the Amherst. And it's another puck drop, and we're back underway. On the Amherst net. That will end the second period. We'll see you in the third. Amherst trail by 2. Third period set to get underway in just a moment. Amherst trailing by 3. Third period brought to you by Captain Contractors. Amherst second line comes out for the third period to start. Puck drops are back underway. Mantell moving through. Trying to get it, but it's taken out the zone. Now moving through. Trying to get the puck. Tripped up. And there's no penalty being called on that one. No signal that I could see anywhere. Amherst trying to get it out the zone, but it's kept in by the Florida Sun Bears. Moving it through. Top of the left circle comes in with Vincent trying to get the puck. Just put it around the net for Rogers. Rogers pushing it back for Rossi. Rossi finally gets out of the zone. All the way down the ice, no icing called. Rossi trying to get to the puck, but it's taken away, and the Amherst trying to get it back. Another quick shot right into the glove of Pedro. Amherst trying to get back. Round the net, and the another save by Geldro. Right between his feet. Florida Sunbears keep it in the zone. Trying to get through him, and he does. Back in front, kept away by the defense. Back to the point. Kept away, and Wilson trying to get out the zone. And the Amerks finally get it out with Jameson Pylon. Pylon moving through. He has speed the other way. Jameson Pylon. Pylon pushing it in front for Thorpe. Bouncing puck save. Rebound. Stopped. From the point. Another shot. And it's wide again. Kept in by the Amerks. Dumped in by Didas. Round the net for Jameson Pylon. Pushing it back in front. Saved. 10:07 to go in the period. We got a little bit of pushing and shoving going on in front of the net. Here we go. Amerks face off. They lose the face off, but the Florida Sun Bears win it. Trying to get out the zone is the Bears, and they successfully do. Or not. Never mind. It's kept in by the Amerks. What a nice keep it. Trying to get it through his legs. Now it's finally brought out by the Bears. Spencer trying to get to the puck with 9:45 to go in the period. Amerks still trail by 2. Not lots of hockey to go here, but here comes Lincoln Kane. Kane moving through the zone and offsides on the Amerks. Trail. Puck drops are back underway. Florida wins the face-off, pushing it back up and into the Amerks zone. Amerks getting the puck in their own end, trying to push it back up to Lincoln Kane. Lincoln Kane gets the puck. Kane trying to get it, fighting along the boards, pushing him off, and still fighting for it. Florida comes out with it. Another quick shot in front, right into the glove. Any rebound taken away by Geldro. Nice save. Face off underway here. In the Amerks zone, push back in front. Had a step, but couldn't get anything going. Taking the puck away is the Amerks. Mantell moving it through the zone. Through the middle of the ice. Pushing it back for Rossi. Rossi, quick shot! And it's about to be puck taken away. Loose. Mantell keeps it in. Push back for Rossi. Couldn't get to the puck in time. Keeping his hand on the puck there. Rossi loses the puck. Pushing it back in front for Wilson. Vincent couldn't get there in time. Moving through the zone. With a quick step here in front of the net. And it's taken away with 8:18 to go in the period. Trying to get there in time is the Amerks. But the Florida Sunbears keep it in. Nice deeks. Moving through. Shot off the crossbar. Now what a save. Mantell trying to get there, but it's offsides on the Amerks. 7:51 to go in the period. Here we go. Puck drops are back underway. Burt trying to get there. Push around the back of the net. Around the Amerks net with the puck is Thorpe. Trying to get out the zone, but it's kept in by the Bears again. They have a lane to shoot. Toe drag taken away by the Amerks and pushed through the zone. Thorpe might have a step here. Catherine Thorpe moving through with speed shot, and it's gloves away. What a save! we go. Puck drops are back underway here. Back in front of the net. Deflection. Couldn't get anything going with Wilson. Then push back in front of the net for Jameson Byline. Byline in front. Nobody's there. Back for Jameson Byline again. In the zone. Thorpe shot into the glove. Here we go. Back in front. Trying to get the puck as the Amerks. Trying to come back in this one with 6:57 to go in the period. And here comes Florida Sunbears the other way, looking to make that deficit 3. Around their own net goes the Amerks. Back in front, and they get it out the zone. Icing. Not. My bad. No icing. 6:37 to go in the period. Amerks trying to get the puck. Push through for Mantell, and they couldn't get there in time. Schneider back in front, trying to get to the puck. Dias moving through. Schneider trying to get out the zone. Lincoln Kane through center in the zone. In front, pushing it, and it's a weird angle save. Mantell, another one trying to get through Lincoln Kane for Jordan, and it stops. 6:02 to go in the period. Here we go. Amerks face off. Here's one, and they're trying to get the puck now. And he's hitting it off the puck. Amerks trying to get there. It's going to be a penalty coming up. And it's going to be an Amerks power play. Amerks head to the first power play of the game. Number 12 for the other team going in the box. And this will be the captain contract power play. Here we go in the zone. Amerks trying to get to the puck. Pushed around the net. Mantell keeps it in. Bears trying to get it out. And they get it through. Short-handed. Might have a step. Through the zone, and it's going wide. Nice save by Cowdrill. Whips on the puck. Pushed around the net. And Jordan moving through with speed. Pushing it to Lincoln Kane. Kane! Step through! And he gets tripped out, but no penalty called. Back in front again. Amerks trying to get to the puck. Trying to push him off of it at least, but it's brought into the Amerks zone. Moving through. What a step! And a save by Cowdrill! 4:58 to go in the period. Amerks still trailed by 2. But they're trying to get the puck. And that's going to be the end of the Amerks power play. Wow. They couldn't do anything with that one there. Pushing it up and out the zone. Rogers trying to push it in, and it's offsides. 4-3 Amerks won. So not looking good. Here we go. Back underway here. Amerks in the face-off with Thorpe. Trying to get it there, but not in time. Back in front of the net, taken away, and the Amerks push it back to the point. But now it's taken out. And Henry Vincent moving through. Henry, breakaway, and he couldn't get there in time. Mantell in front of the net, pushed away, and Roski keeps his stick on it. Nobody's there, though. Moving through the zone, and the Amerks trying to get to the puck. Pushing it out, now is Henry Vincent. Pushing him down, gets tied up between 2 guys. Mantell trying to get the puck, back for Thorpe. Thorpe back in front, pushing it all the way down the ice. right off the goaltender. 3:31 to go in the period. Push back in front again. Rossi on the rebound. Couldn't get there in time. Back through the middle. And they're going to leave him wide on a breakaway. And he's in and he scores. 4-1 Bears. 3:14 to go in the period. Leave him right on the breakaway. And the Amherst trail by 3. There goes any chance of the Amherst getting it back. Pylon moving through the zone. Get back in time. Quick shot off the rebounds for Wilson in front of that. Quick shot. Save rebound. Scores! Amherst within 2. Cut the lead in half. And Jordan buries it. Amherst on the rebound with Jordan. And James and Pylon trying to get the puck again. Again, moving through the zone. Dangerous area for Pylon, putting it in front. Rebound, not there. From the point, Didas. Pushing it through, and it's another save. Rebound, there for nobody. Rogers trying to get to the puck in time. And it's taken away by the Bears again. Moving through the zone. Bears pushing it in front. 2:29 to go in the period. Rogers moving through the zone. Rogers trying to push the puck in front of the net, and there's nobody there. Again. It's on all the way down, no icing. Didas trying to get there in time. Wrap around the net in front, taken away. But Florida Sunbears keep it in. 2:02 to go in the period. Amherst still trail. And now there we go. Reagan Kane moving through. Kane couldn't keep it on his stick. Kane getting mad, pushing him down. No penalty call. Back in front of the net. The Amherst trying to get to the puck with Mantel with 1:32 going in the period. Around the net. Amherst trying to get there. Trying to push it in front, taken away by the Bears. And they'll move it through. 1:19 period. He's pushed down hard on that one. Thorpe around the net. Trying to get to the puck. Taken through. Thorpe pushing it in front again. And they couldn't get there in time. Back. Couldn't get it again. 1 minute to go. Back in front. Amherst putting on the pressure. Again. Back for Thorpe from the point. Trying to deflect it in maybe, but nothing's going on. And that's going to go all the way down the ice. And wide. Mantel. Trying to get to the puck. 40 seconds to go in the period. Amherst had a good fight in this one. They just couldn't get it done, though. And they were tired towards the end. Shit through the zone. Trying to get to the puck. Back to Rossi. Rossi trying to get there in time. Trying to keep it in, and it is kept in. 12 seconds to go on the period. 10 seconds now. Around the net, and we'll let the fans call the rest of this one. That's it. Florida moves on. As the Amherst have not won a game in a week. Four to 2, the final score. As the Amherst fall to the Bears. Lightning strikes twice for the Bears. We'll see you next time. Tomorrow, Lake Placid, we have 2 games. Amex, follow the Bears 4-2. Thank you for watching.